are. Hey, so welcome everybody. I'm going to do a card reading and I'm super excited. Can you hear me okay? I have a mic that I haven't used in a while. So let me know if the microphone's working and we will begin. So over the holidays, Hay House had a sale and I bought all these cards. Just tons of decks and I haven't even opened them really. So I'm going to open those now and then find a deck and do a reading for the week, for like a general overall reading for everybody. So this will be very exciting to open these. And how is everybody? I usually don't come on this late at night. I mean, it's like after midnight my time, but I'm a night owl, so you'll have that. Aw, thank you. Where is everybody from? Is it night there or day? I know. We ordered so many, Celeste. This was just one box and I had, oh, see? Yeah, my other box I took to a fair where I was doing readings. So some of these are duplicates. This will be fun. So let's see. I really liked this one. This one I pre-ordered. It's the Crystal Angels. Oh, hi from Maine. I'm in Texas. And Celeste, did you order this one? Has anybody worked with this deck? I pre-ordered this and was really excited when it came in the mail, or they said it was available, and I got it from Amazon, and then I ordered another deck from Hay House. Okay, like seriously, this is so many. Here's Energy, the Good Tarot. So, oh, you have the Crystal, Rosie? The Crystal Oracles, yeah, I love that artist. I thought they were so pretty. Then the Archangel Power Tarot. So yeah, that too. There's a lot in here. This Energy one's a duplicate. This, oh yeah, I liked this. Okay, Denise Lynn. This would be my first deck of hers working with it. The Sacred Traveler. I thought looked really mystical and magical. And Earth Angel, or Earth Magic, Native Spirit. It's like Christmas already, right? So let's see. Archangel Power Tarot. I think maybe that one, I might have already pulled that out. But anyway, so, oh, and this is a good one. If y'all haven't worked with this, this is a really good one. It's the Animal Totem one. I already have this one, so I might be doing some giveaways in the future when I figure everything out. Messages from Jesus. I've heard a lot about this deck, but I have yet to see it or use it. So I wanted to check that one out. And okay, this is a duplicate. And this is a duplicate. Okay, so the rest of them are in another place. They're in my suitcase from this show that I did. Okay, very cool. So Celeste, which one would you recommend? Because Celeste ordered a bunch of the same ones and I did too. So Celeste is over at Divine Ethereal Energy. And we can do a reading. I'm excited. So it's really fun. It's always fun to get a new deck of cards, right? I don't know if y'all can see this table. You can't, I know from the view. But I have a little table right here. And hi Elf Float, we're back on again. Woohoo! Okay, so I didn't see her recommendation go through. Oh, so many choices, yeah. All right, so let's just find. I'm thinking that I probably won't do tarot tonight because those can be very advanced spreads and take quite some time. Let's see, but this one's cool, the Sacred Traveler. I was drawn to that one. I think it sounds very, I don't know, mysterious. So one second, I'm gonna put these over here. I've got like such a situation if you could see everything behind me. And then Earth Magic is a nice feeling too. So these two. So we'll do some readings from these. Oh, you want to try the crystal one? Okay, and we'll do the crystal. So Celeste wants to do a crystal one. So Traveler and Crystal. Okay, cool. That's what we'll do. So exciting! Woohoo! Alright, isn't that funny? This one came wrapped and this one is not wrapped at all. So I guess we'll do this one first. Ah, thank you. It's a little late here, but We're still going with the day. Okay, so if anybody has read cards before, if this is your first time, it's always nice to clear the deck before you work with them. And one of the best ways, it's a way of intention, you can tap it. Or I like to push energy through it, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, and then you can also infuse the deck just by touching every card or putting your energy into it as well. And so, like, some of them are sticking together, so that's a good way to separate them. And normally when we do readings with cards, it doesn't take this long, but since it's a first deck, I'm going to go through all the cards like this. So this will be great. It's taking a minute, but we're getting it. So how is everybody? Has anybody here not ever had a card reading or seen a card reading? This like your first time joining on a card reading? What we'll do is we'll do one for the group, and it's really cool that way because everybody will get a message, and I'll probably draw multiple cards. I know I will. And so sometimes there'll be one card that stands out to you over the other, and for some people it will be all of the cards that have a message for them. Look how pretty these are. I'm just going to let you see how pretty they are. You've never had one or seen one done? Okay, yeah, they're really nice Archangel cards and Oracle cards, even tarot, you know, like the tarot original idea there, are really, really nice because they help you tune in and get deeper levels of messages and knowledge. And sometimes I'll add cards into the readings because I do readings. I speak to guides and angels, so telepathically, and then I see energy, so I read auras. But sometimes it's nice to have cards because they lead us into a direction that maybe I wasn't thinking of looking or asking. So, hello, welcome. We're glad you all are here. And, okay, so we just shuffled the deck a few times. Oh, you can see some of the table. That's good. Next time, maybe I'll try and prop my table up or something. That would be probably a lot nicer so you can see better. Okay, so I've never used this deck, and so I'm seeing the Wednesday, the day of Wednesday, which is really interesting. So let's see what messages we get. And so what I'm going to do is I just shuffled them, and then I go through them, and yeah, they're pretty good sized cards, really. And for me, everybody has their own way, but I can kind of see when I look at them. That's just how I work. I can see them, and for me, it's wherever they separate. And sometimes, though, some are hiding behind. But everybody has their own way and style, and I teach a full class online how to do this. It's a full day, and it's already like pre-recorded and everything, home study. If anybody's interested, you can check out my website or direct message me for that. So there's 4 cards that were pulled, and yeah, they're saying to go. Okay, so we're going to go past, present, and future. And I work with Archangel Metatron a lot. And I also see Ariel's here. So she's a really awesome Archangel. Also helps to find lost things and works with children and kids and all of that. So we're going to flip them over. And I'm just going to flip them all over and then we'll read them. So if you had an intention or a thought or something that was, you know, like you've been thinking about for the past few days or going through, then some of these cards, feel into them and see what message is for you, because the first one is talking about answered prayers. This is really cool because you get to see the card too, right? So you get to see the artwork on it and the words. And so if anybody, what I'm getting for this, and I'm seeing all the green on here, so if anybody's been asking for healing for themselves or a family member, especially a female family member, then your guides and angels are saying that they are hearing your prayers, and messages and answers are on the way. And the card actually says, all of your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So that's really cool. Like, that's a good message for somebody. But this is definitely for somebody who's on live right now or who will come later on the replay. And that's for support, for healing for a female family member, mother or grandmother. So that's what that one is, definitely for somebody. And then this one, I've never even heard of this stone. So these are all based off of crystals. And it's just talking about staying strong in your light, being true to you, letting your light shine. And so the words are, stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you seeking a positive mindset. And my air just came on. Hopefully you can still hear me. My heater just came on. Let me move my microphone closer. So maybe that will help. Hopefully anyways. Okay, so the next one is ametrine, which is a really, really pretty crystal and has a lot of beautiful healing properties. And this deck is, balancing the masculine and feminine. So somebody's saying they really resonate with one of them. It's this one or the one before, I'm not sure. So allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you, and your masculine side to give you confidence, which I think goes really, really cool with this one. Sometimes, actually, like in a spread for an individual, you'll see where there's a whole theme throughout. This one's a little bit, I feel, a little bit segmented because it's for different people, but these two definitely go together. So it is staying in your faith, staying strong in your faith, and then there's the balancing of the feminine and the masculine, which is keeping that creative flow and that intention open, that pathway to talking with your angels, and then also having that confidence, that inner confidence, and an inner drive. So, okay, yay, Jay Kareth. So I'm seeing some of you are definitely resonating with these messages. This one is super, super pretty. These three all go together, and actually the last three, and actually the first one about prayers and the grandmother that I was seeing being ill can flow into it as well. So this one is talking about progress and not perfection. So many times we will get stuck in a journey, in a thought or an intention, if we want to create something, because we get really stuck around the idea of perfection, and it hinders our progress. We don't move forward because of our self-doubts and comparing. And it says right here, don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. So I love that one. So Maya's talking about her grandma. And so that might be, if you had some thoughts around that, that could definitely be the message for you. And it was talking about praying, and that prayers are so important and powerful, and that they have created shifts for you. So let's see. I'm so glad. So what happens is when we do live readings, either card readings or gallery readings, which are mediumship or channel messages from angels, with a group setting, it's like the collective energy of the group is what is picked up on and read for. So a lot of people will get a message from the cards, and it will be applicable in their own situation and in their own life. So I really love these. Look how pretty they're like rainbows. All these colors. I just love it. So I'm going to put these away and do another group reading from the Sacred Travelers deck. And I think I'll probably have time after to do a couple one-on-one for everybody. There's not that many people on right now, so maybe I can pull one card or something like that for each of you that are here. Yeah, maybe that was healing for her. Yes, it could be. That makes a lot of sense. See, I like how you picked that message up. So, okay, I'm just cutting this open. Just reading all your messages. Welcome, everybody. Oh, the last two were relevant for you. Yay, I love that. Well, I think definitely the one about progress over perfection is relevant for me right now. So I'm working on a few projects and have a lot of ideas, and it's like sometimes we can get really overwhelmed because we just want to implement everything right away, and maybe we don't have, for me, the time. I'm working on balancing my time so I can get all of that done. So Divine Ethereal Energy says, I would love that. A one-card reading, that would be great, right? So I think we can do it. So hello, I'm seeing people popping on, and welcome. Okay, this is really, really nice. So I'm going to pull 5 cards from here. This is what I was just told, 5 cards from this deck. And if you want to see this deck, where did the cover go? Again, okay, this is the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. There we go. And this is what the back of the cards look like. Just a really pretty mandala. And you can see the artwork. I would say it's pretty detailed, don't you think? I like the colors in it. I'm one for visuals. I'll do a lot of readings just off of the picture, which this one's very much looking like, because the words on the bottom are one-liners, right? So I think you can get a lot of information off of the images. Ooh, that one's really pretty. So again, this is my first time using this deck, so I'm going to clear it. And just like a visual for everybody, I'll just tap on it. But the way I clear is I push my energy through it. So let me do that real quick. Yep, okay. And then we're going to infuse it. And as I'm infusing the deck, I'm just touching each deck and infusing it with the vibration of my frequency and for the reading. Hi, Brooke. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Shiva. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. We are just checking out some new decks of cards. You know what? I know you guys can't feel or probably see, but these feel really nice. This deck feels really nice. They're it's like really nice cardstock and it's smooth. So I don't know, it definitely has a different sensation to it than Doreen's cards. I think I'm going to really enjoy these. So has anybody worked with this deck before compared to Doreen's? I really like it. I'm noticing a difference. So I'm just going through making sure none of them are sticking together. And that's always a good way when you get a new deck of cards. And then also there's different ways that you can shuffle the decks. So you just do whatever works best for you. Jay was asking, what is the first deck? The first deck that I used were Crystal Angels. And this is one of Doreen Virtue's latest decks. I think it's her most recent. It was just released probably right before Christmas, I think. And it's really nice. I love the artwork. So let's see. These are really sticking together, you all. Really sticking together. So just pulling them apart real quick. What did you mention about the angel who worked with kids? Oh, yeah. So that's Archangel Ariel, and she works a lot with children and nature, so animals and pets, and relationships with kids. She brings them comfort and peace and inner guidance, and she also helps find lost things. So she was here. She's still around, and Jeremiel stepped in too. So Archangel Jeremiel helps with life reviews and transitions. So if you're ever going through a transition, which I really feel like so many of us are, a lot of my readings the past few months have been huge transitional life shifts with clients, he'll come through and he'll help us to really, I guess, how do I want to say it, gather wisdom from our previous chapter. Hi, Elijah. and then take that wisdom and knowledge and merge it into our being so we're ready to move forward to the next chapter. And he helps us plan our next chapter and orchestrates events too, so that we can have a smooth transition. So what do I mean by that? Let's say if you're going to have a move, then maybe he would help you find the correct realtor to work with, or city or town. Let's say if it's a new job, or you have in your energetic field an opening for a new job, he would help you to find that job, or actually for the recruiter or somebody, a friend of somebody, or the job to find you in whatever way. So that's Jeremiel. So he's here. Metatron's always with me because I've been working with him a lot lately. I started working with Metatron, Archangel Metatron, probably 5 years ago that I consciously recall. And what I'm working on now, and I'm going to be developing a little bit better, is just how to do full body mediumship, or full body channeling with Metatron. So he's here and he comes into all my readings and healing spaces. So yeah, I haven't done cards for a while. I got these new cards at Christmas and I'm just opening them. So, all right, so all the cards are infused. So go ahead and everybody just think of maybe one question and hold it in your heart. Just think it in your mind. I'm going to pull 5 cards, and the chances are that you will definitely receive a message. So, and they're also letting me know there's going to be a couple of you here where you'll be like, what? So also there's this magical thing that happens where sometimes our angels will give us messages to questions that we really didn't even know we had, but they will help us in, they're talking about the weeks to come. So some of you, you can even write down the messages, you know, and in the future there might be an aha moment where then you refer back to the reading and get all of that information. So very, very cool. Okay, we have more people popping on. So hold an intention or create a question in your heart, and I'm going to draw the cards. Oh, look, one already popped open. So for me, when I draw cards, I just separate them, and it's typically wherever there's a break. But sometimes I can also sense that the card is maybe right underneath of that break. So very cool. Okay, we have 5 cards. Elijah, have you used the Dragon Oracle deck? No, but I think I will love that. I'm going to have to look for it now. Yes, dragons are very awesome friends and powerful totems. So, okay, so we have, oh yeah, this might even be like a past, present, and future. So if you resonate with more than one card, one way to do readings is past, present, and future. I have 5 cards here. So just pay attention to how you feel and how each card talks to you. I'm going to have to tune in a little bit deeper with each one is what I'm feeling. So if you hear this reading, there might be like one sentence that jumps out to you, right? So then just know that message is for you, and that's how group readings work. For some of you, it might be the whole entire reading. So, oh yeah, thank you. Send me the deck. Thank you, thank you. Okay, oh God, I love it. Okay, I think I'm already going to love these cards. So, Wondrous Universe. This is our first one, and it's saying Walking in Beauty. And just like this card, you know, they're doing this artistic rendition of the magical, mystical, and cosmic energies. And so there's definitely some star seeds on here, so some star souls on the call. And this, I feel like, is a call for you to go and do some stargazing, look under the stars, connect in with your council, your higher self, and you'll know what it means. And so this is like when you go outside and you look at the stars, and it's more of a connection where you feel it in your heart and activates your heart center. And then if you're really tuned in and you're getting a download, all of your auric field will start to light up and you'll get codes transmitted to you. So yeah, I love stargazing too. I need to do more of it. But so these are energetic frequencies, and a lot of times they will penetrate your field and do like this little activation. So some of us can feel it immediately, and for others it will come in the future where we'll start to get messages. And it's kind of like when you feel, how did I know this information? I'm not sure, but I knew it, and where did it come from? So a lot of times it comes from these previous downloads. So the Wondrous Universe is what they're talking about, and I'm also seeing a lot of magic and love and joy. And so this is a specific message to connect with the stars, but also connect with your heart. I'm seeing a heart opening and expansion. Was that a wizard? Yes, it was a wizard, right? Yep, it was. So I just love that one. And I think I like the colors in it, and I think that the style is, you know, I don't know, not super ornate, so really nice. And I don't want to say kind of basic, but maybe, but I can feel the vibration off of it, right? Yeah, it's like there isn't too much incredible detail compared to some of the other decks, but I really, really love it. I'm feeling the vibration for sure. So this deck is Sacred Traveler. Yeah, I'm loving this one, right? Yeah, it's really lighthearted and fun. Simple and elegant, right? And it definitely does the job. It gets the message across, so you're not getting distracted. At least I'm not. First Light. Okay, I haven't read that yet, but this is reminding me of dawn and new beginnings and the spring. Of course, like in the Northern Hemisphere, it's still winter, right? So what I'm getting from this one is fresh start, new birth, new beginnings. And this this is Ariel and Jeremiel. They're coming in right now. So Ariel deals with new birth. We talked about nature, children, like young children and animals, and that joy that they have and that they can bring to our world around us. Oh yeah, it says beginning a new cycle. There we go. And so also Jeremiah, we talked about at the beginning about having new transitions and next chapters in life. You'll have to forgive my hair. It's really bothering me. It's like super staticky and it's sticking everywhere. So we have Wondrous Universe, which is Walk in Beauty, and First Light, which is beginning a new cycle. And you can put those together and that sounds really pretty, right? Oh my God, this is so cool. This is, I think, the image on the front of the deck. So this one talks about releasing and surrendering, and this specifically, what I'm seeing is releasing cords. So if you're trying to move forward and you feel stuck, this is a specific message for you to release cords. So somebody on here has cords at the heart center, the solar plexus, and pretty much all along the back. So how do we, I think it's so pretty too. How do we release cords? You can do a lot of energetic work with the archangels. If you know how to use crystals, you can do what's called a crystal release. And I can get you info on a class if you want to learn how to do that with like a Vogel crystal wand. But, or you can just work with the archangels. So today, earlier, I did a live with Nicole. It's still up. And we talked about cords a little bit because there was somebody who had cords. Sometimes if the cords are newly formed or something that we created in this life with a relationship, they can easily be released and just broken, like a clean break. Sometimes they'll come in and the cord is a really appropriate connection. It's just dirty or miscommunication. It's muddy. So then they'll come in and they'll clean the cord. So that's a good way too. We don't have to completely cut the cord. But today, one of our viewers, I don't know what to call you guys, friends, viewers, people joining, everybody here. So somebody who joined, they had cords and it was going into their organs, and these were cords and connections to their family lineage. And anyways, so if that happens, that would take a little bit more, where you would want to work with maybe an intuitive that can see what's going on. And friends, yes, Celeste, friends. Hi, that's what I love. I feel like we're all friends, so that's what we'll call. So here's the deal. So release your cords, and another way is sound healing. Like, I don't know if you can see behind me, but I have a full set of crystal bowls. And when you play those, it helps to activate the energy body and release cords. So recapping, walk in beauty, connect with the stars, connect with cosmic, wondrous, universal energy. It's time for a new birth. We're stepping into a new chapter. And in order to do that, we need to release control and let go of the past. So 2 things. So the cords is what I saw. The card actually says release control. And so I think those go really hand in hand. So just walking forward in faith. And I've always found in my life, especially when there's been really big decisions to make, I have to follow my heart. And if my heart and my gut say that it's okay, then I have to go with that. So listen to your heart, listen to your gut. Jay says they're amazing. Where did you buy them? I've been trying to find somewhere that sells them. I went to hayhouse.com, but I think you can find them on Amazon, right? And I used to have a little store link on my website, and then Amazon did some crazy thing where they aren't doing affiliate stores anymore, and it just got deleted. So I would go to Amazon or Hay House directly. And this deck again is this one right here. I'm really happy about this one. I really love it. So, okay, so the 4th card, stop. I'm so excited. Okay, navigate by the stars. And this is like the perfect compliment, actually, to all of them. But the first one, when we talked about stargazing, right? So here's the deal. Somebody might look at this and they might think linearly, like navigate by the stars with a compass or whatever they use. I don't even know what they use. But what I'm getting from this one is with your heart. So your heart and your solar plexus can connect in with the frequency of the stars. And there's a lot of ancient wisdom and knowledge, so many codes and frequencies. I know, like in my experience, I've had star beings kind of talk to me telepathically through the stars, and I've got a lot of information that way. And this is how do I want to say it? Quantum information, right? So it goes through the whole energy body and it hits us in all these different places of our aura. So all these different interdimensional aspects that we hold within us. And so sometimes it brings inner wisdom, peace, reminder of home, kind of like, why are we here? And it helps to navigate and lead the way. And it goes right into what I was saying before about trusting your heart and your gut when you have a decision to make. 3 a.m. where you are, laugh out loud. Yeah, it's almost 2 a.m. here. I am a night owl. I should be on here more often, but I always think, God, it's so late. Why would I go on after midnight? But apparently it's working out okay. There are other people that stay up late too. So, okay, our last card is, you saw the wizard and knew. That's great. I know, I saw that wizard too. I was like, wow, I'm loving these. And it's my first time seeing all of these, so it's really great. Okay, this one is like the final closure to the reading. So it's a desert passage, and it talks about a completion is what I'm feeling. Oh, trust there's a divine plan. So yeah, so trusting the journey and there will be a divine plan, right? So I'm looking and I'm seeing 3 months period of time. So yeah, all the stargazers are up. That's so great. There's a 3 month cycle here. So some of us are starting to tune into this inner wisdom and knowledge. We're getting messages, and it's going into this next chapter. Oh, good, Liz. I'm so glad. I have people from Australia. Yes, I'm glad y'all are here. So we're connecting in with our own intuition, connecting in with our soul energy. You can get activations through stargazing. That's going to help us with, I'm going to just show you. So that's this one. And that will help with a new birth, the beginning cycle, which feels like spring. It feels really exciting, joyful. This is all a new birth within ourselves. I'm just feeling it like come within. If you've ever had that moment where your heart just bursts open and you can feel all this full love and great energy leading the way, pulling you. It's kind of pulling us, right? Which goes to this one, which is to release control and surrender. And that's also cutting cords. But cutting cords sometimes can sound so harsh. So how about releasing cords or forgiving or clearing or letting go, right? And the next one is following your heart. This says follow your bliss, that too. Connecting in with all of the information that you're getting from your own intuition, from your guides. They're talking about, again, messages from the stars, navigating by the stars. And this is like navigating in your own life path and your own journey, and then trusting that there's a divine plan. So this is our message for tonight. Yay! Thanks for joining, everybody. That's our group message, and I hope you all got everything that you needed from it. This is the deck again, which I love, love, love. One of my new favorite decks. I think it's probably sparked this renewed interest for reading cards for me. I love it, love it. Let's see. Oh yeah, everybody has, they can be late. They can connect with all of them. You're welcome. And if I missed any questions or comments, I apologize, but thank you for being here. And I hope that worked for everyone. I don't even know what time I got on, so I don't know how much time is left, but we can do a one-card reading. So if you have a specific question, ask it. Just one sentence. You don't have to tell me the whole story. And if you want just a reading from a one-card reading just for me to pull it as a message, kind of like an open one, you can do that too. Good night, Leslie. Good night. So I have some people popping off. But yes, thank you, and you're welcome. It's a good way to bring up messages for the collective, right? I kind of feel like that's what this was on Fridays, to do some cards. I know. Well, today I felt like today's live, we had a lot of interesting topics, and I really felt like I wanted to talk a little bit more on some of those, so I might do a YouTube because I felt like there wasn't closure. The time just ended. So So Celeste is saying to just pick a card, whatever. And, this one went by. Let's see. Ari says, boom, thank you. I feel great now. I follow you every day. Nails fixing. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad we could connect. Yes. And then we have what's in the stars for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll back up. You can keep sending yours down, but I'm pausing my screen, so I'm only seeing divine ethereal energies right now. Girl, you have a pink deck is what I'm seeing. So I don't know if you guys can see how messy my desk is, like literally. I don't even know if you can see it, but I have all of these cards over here in that box, and I might have to run over there and pick. But for you, Celeste, I'm seeing a pink deck, so I might let you choose. I'm feeling like it might actually be either this one or the Archangel one, and I have to scroll down. Okay, Celeste, does this one resonate with you? Let's see. Well, we'll see. We'll see if she's here. Oh, so answer me, Celeste. I think she was typing something. Yes, okay, cool. All right, so there she is. All right, and I'm going to scroll back up. And thanks for being here, everybody. I'm really glad that the decks are resonating with everyone. I'll probably go pretty quick, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I just read, like I popped on last week and I read without cards and the info came really, really fast. But the fun thing about cards is that you get these messages that maybe we didn't even know to ask about, right? So cold reading and open reading, and that's always cool. All right, these are Stephen Farmer, which he had that animal totem deck that I showed y'all earlier, and I like his vibration. To me, it's more earth-based, but really, really loving. Okay, pulling these out so y'all can see what they look like. So, has a different artistic flair, like a different artistic style. See how earth-based that one looks? Really, like native and really connected in, grounding with the earth. Then we have nature. So, okay, girl, let's read this one. Earth Magic. Well, of course. That's the name of the deck. All right, so I'm just going to quickly clear it and infuse it. Oh, that didn't need a big clearing. That was just like a really gentle cleansing. And I'm going to let the messages scroll through and then I'll pop back up because I'm missing out on comments. So if anybody had anything. Oh, Rose has this deck. You do? Do you love it, Rose? It's nice to see you, by the way. Let's see. So I'm just going through, separating them, and then I'm going to infuse them in a different way because I'm going so quickly. So I'm just going to infuse them all at once in a moment. A good connection in. Okay. Where to start? Any messages, somebody says. I know, it just takes a minute. Sorry, y'all. But we're getting there. That's what happens when you get new decks of cards. Okay. Very cool. Okay, let me get this for you, Celeste. Oh my God, girl, I just saw so much. I'll tell you later. When I tuned into your energy, I just got so much. Okay. All right, so let me shuffle these. Definitely Lemurian energy, Celeste, is what I saw, mixed with what you're learning right now. So at school and stuff, yeah. I just saw a bunch of that. Oh, look, the whale kind of popped out. So, okay, so here we go. Okay. God, there's a lot of messages for you. Oh, summer solstice radiance. I love, love, love. So what I'm going to do is just tune into this and energetically see what's coming for me. Okay, for you. Oh, this is really pretty. Okay, they're showing me like this bright sky, very much like this, right? And it's a new dawn, new beginnings. It looks like African plain. So yeah, that's the topography. And I'm seeing a lot of, I don't know what the correct term would be, like dancing, drumming circles, and they're talking about having this connection with connecting in with your root chakra into the earth, grounding in with earth-based tones, so rattles and drums, stuff like that. where you stomp and move your feet around, so that opens the chakras at the bottom of your feet. And then in addition to that, there's this connection with the sun. So I'm seeing dancing going down, touching the ground, and like coming up to the sun. So they're talking about blending your earth and your cosmic connection. It's not the star connection right now. They're talking about a sun connection. So if you have not, or you might want to look into, consider doing sun gazing. That could be really, really nice for you. The solar flares hit you kind of hard. So I don't know if you've been noticing that, but you are sensitive to the sun's vibration. So yeah, I guess it sounds like it's resonating. This was just on your test in school. Laugh out loud. Well, that's what I saw was your school and the Lemurian connection. So that's really cool. One of the answers. Yeah, it's definitely a message for you, and it's definitely in your field. So there's a little bit more, like you could meditate on that and go deeper with it. But there's some past life, ancestral messages in there for you too. But yeah, so very, very exciting. The heaven and the earth, yeah, it's like down to the earth and then up to the heaven. They're wanting you to connect in with both and to merge. It's like the feminine and the masculine divine, the heaven and the earth, to balance, and yeah, the human bridge. So to bring it in and hold both of those frequencies. Hello, hi John, hi, welcome everyone. That's everything you're studying. That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, I love that. So let me scroll back up. Oh, there's quite a bit of questions that came through. Let me see. Okay, there we go. PS11, or maybe they're L's. 13, what's in the stars for me? Okay, stars. Ooh, that sounds so pretty. So, and you know what? I'm going to pull cards, but maybe like if I get a message just on the space of time, I might not pull a card. But for you, I'm going to pull a card. I'm pulling from the crystal deck. So, because I don't really think I have a star deck. You know, that would be really cool. A star deck, right? Maybe I should acquire a Starseed deck. I know there are a few out there, but like a heavenly star deck. Ooh, that would be cool. Does anybody know a deck that has constellations or cosmic bodies or stars even? That would be a really cool deck. Okay. Alrighty. So PS13. Okay, here's your card. As you write, oh, deep emotional healing is the card. Look how pretty the colors are. I feel like even this frequency, these colors, can provide an energetic healing for you. It goes into down into my sacral, which is orange, right? So the counterbalance is purple, which is really, really interesting. So they're showing like a calming of a fire. So soothing for emotional wounds, deep emotional healing. And it's coming up and out the heart center. And there's a lot of gold and a lot of green coming out, which are healing colors and high vibrational frequencies. So for you, ever since I picked up this card, you can look into chromotherapy, which is healing with color. And these are for emotional releases. And then also they're showing a saltwater bath. And if you don't have a tub, you can make a paste with salt and scrub it, but all along your back to release emotions. And that's mostly stuff that was stuck in the past, or I am seeing some energy that came at you from other people. And this happens in life. It's just like if people are talking about you or you're having an argument and all of this. The words on here say your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you're willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. Okay, so everything that I just said before reading the card. So that's double confirmation for you, right? So it's coming from the root. It's going to come out and heal through the heart, which when we activate the heart space and we live from the heart, we meditate at the heart, we feel that chakra up, it really does this really beautiful job of transmuting painful energies or toxic energies. So it burns up kind of, but I'm just seeing you expanding your heart chakra out with all this coming out and those colors around it. And then the last line on there would have been in relation to you taking that saltwater bath. So that will help you. So the therapeutic care, saltwater bath, right? Okay, very good. Thank you. All right, I'm going to just scroll and see wherever it stops. Let's see. Oh, some of them are just comments. So let's see. comments again. Okay, manifestation. I want to go into a spiritual career path, but I'm not sure how or where to start. Any messages? So are you already working in, I'm seeing medical for you already, like in your energy field, but it's almost like an aide or a nurse or something like that, where you're able to make a connection with people one-on-one. So nursing or retirement home or a rehabilitation center is kind of what I'm seeing. You also would have a really great way of connecting in with children in the medical field. And what's interesting is like sometimes we feel, oh, medical, it's really not. But I am a nurse and I got a lot of experience just like heart space connections with people through those different jobs that I had, that I actually found to be quite spiritual, right? It just was this connection to a deeper level of touching humanity and stepping out of my little bubble and making a connection with people that really were in need or just needed somebody to talk to and help them. But let's pull a card for you too. Because I'm really feeling like it would be spiritual, but it's meeting people one-on-one it's kind of, you could say counseling, but it's a little bit more than that. It's heart, mind, and soul connection. So gosh, there's actually about 3 or 4 cards for you in here, but I'm only going to pull one, so I'm just going to shuffle it again and ask for the one card. And funny enough, I'm not sure if this card's even going to be related. I'm feeling like it might be something to balance it out. Okay, smoky quartz, yeah. Release negativity from in and around you. So this is an extra, you got a little bonus here, friend. This is an extra message. So smoky quartz is a powerful stone, really. It absorbs toxic energy, negativity, and that's the message of it. So quite literally, if you could get a smoky quartz, and work with it, that would be really beneficial to you. And isn't that pretty? Like I'm loving this artist. And so they're talking about cleansing and releasing, and actually for you it's all right here, the high heart center, the back of the I feel like my phone is beeping somewhere. Oh, and it is. Hold on. I can hear it. The back of the neck, the back of the throat, and right there's some releasing at the base of the brain and the back of the throat. So what it's doing actually, this confusion is you having self-doubt right here at the top of the heart. So you want to release your self-doubt and breathe and just know, like, really, you can't make a wrong decision, because every decision is an experience, and that's why we're here, to have experiences. And then the back of the mind is where also I see it needing to clear, and that's a bunch of mental energy and also thought projections that you are dissecting that came from other people. So it would be like other people's opinions that you're subconsciously, perhaps, maybe consciously, but you're taking them on and you're really looking into them and trying to feel your way if it's your truth or not. And so your guides and angels are saying, clear your field of other people's thoughts and their projections so you can find your true truth, which resonates in your heart space at a cellular level. It comes in at the heart. So hopefully, that was a lot. Hopefully everybody else can get some info and guidance from that as well. And let's move on to another one, just wherever it stops. Oh, it's all these comments, no questions. Oh, okay. So Ari says, I loved all the decks you used, but you should try one with the magic deck. It sounded mystical. Oh yeah, what one? What one was that? I don't know. Oh, the Earth Magic one? Where? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. Okay, maybe we'll do that for the next one. Y'all can buy these on hayhouse.com or Amazon. Yeah. So, okay, so let's see. Oh, hold on one second. We gotta do something here. Okay. All right, cool. So, and then, yeah, I just ignored that one. I didn't see it till now, so it didn't bother me. Okay, so let's see. The Manpreet. Tell me about my future. All right, let's just pull a card. This is going to be in your immediate future, and by that, it's like 3 weeks out is when this message will pertain to you. Alrighty, so let's do that. 3 weeks out. Your guides, you have a bunch of guides around you, like 5 or 7 working with you. There's one female, the rest feel very masculine in nature, and they are very, so they're not angels, they're guides, and so guides have had lives on earth, and they take on specific or certain characteristics or frequencies, and they're showing me a lot of sacred energy, like praying and connecting in with the heart, making some decisions, like spiritual discernment, so being very discerning in their decisions. And it's kind of like this council of guides that are watching over you, but there's other people involved too, or something about, it's more than just you. It's a community or a collection or a family of people. Okay, so I was just going to say, I'm going to pull 2 cards for you, and it's really funny that, because the first card was the summer solstice, which I pulled earlier for Celeste. And so for you, this actually is getting up in the morning and doing yoga or a meditation with the sun, where you open your heart, and I see you like coming up like this and just arms out wide, feeling the sun hit you. It's clearing your energy field, but it's also connecting you in to your intuition and to soul energy and to like it just feels so good. I don't know how to describe it. It's an energetic cleanse, and it's really, really nice for you. And then the next one is stone people, which I'm not familiar with all of this, but it's talking about vigilance. And so this also goes into the vision I saw of your group around you, your guides, because it was like they were contemplating and really thinking about a lot of different things. So this tells me that you probably are a leader, or you have decisions to make for a community or a family. And so that is really, really good for you. So the message for you would be, stay vigilant and do some sun gazing in the mornings to get the guidance and clarity that you need. You might already be doing that. I'm literally seeing doing yoga. So sitting and doing the poses and twisting in front of the sun would be really good for you. And yoga is awesome. It opens up spiritual centers or the chakras, and it cleanses the aura, and it really helps us to get greater clarity. Okay, so somebody asked what deck that was, and that's the magic one. They said do magic, so that's the Earth Magic deck. So I've done 3 decks so far. Earth Magic, Crystal Angels, it's called, the other one, and then Sacred Traveler. So I'm really liking these. They're all new, and I'm really, really liking them. So thanks, John. Yeah, I kind of find like it's pretty fascinating. Myra, how many guides do I have? Well, guides come and go. We always have one guide at least that stays with us our whole life. Kind of, they can go by the term of master guide. Some people consider it to maybe be their guardian angel. But you have 7 guides working with you. 4 are female. They have really long, flowy gowns, I guess is the way that they're presenting themselves, like white gowns. Maybe it would look, in our way of looking at, like linen or something, cotton, and very etheric in nature. One of them, she does a lot, she's got a lot of red around her, really pretty, like earth-based, so she does a lot with priestess type of work, connecting in with earth vibrations and elements, and ancestral magic or ancestral healing, that kind of a thing. And then you have the other 3 are male energies, and one of them is really fun. He's playful and light-hearted and helps you like when you're feeling down, or to get out of awkward situations with laughter and jokes. So that's what I'm getting for you with your guides. And then let's see, hold on one second. Some things are flowing through a little quickly for me. Brooke, okay, I would like guidance for my next step in my spiritual path. They're showing you like this. So I feel like you're already praying or meditating or making the intention to connect in. And then I see them taking energy and placing it around your crown. And so that looks really, really pretty. It's like a sacred activation, but what it's doing, you're growing your connection with your guides. So they want you to keep an open heart, and then also do some work on your, you need to release a little bit at your heart center so that you can tune in a little bit easier. So that will be easier for you to open up the heart. But at the solar plexus, so they're wanting you to open the solar plexus and the chakra up just a little bit more. So that would be really, really good for you. Some really good advice. And let's see if there's anything else for your spiritual path. They're talking about herbology and looking at herbs. So if you want to look into the practice of herbs and how it helps with connections. So Ayurvedic medicine and stuff like this. So that does play a part in our spiritual path because they're talking about clean energy centers, clean energy field, clean energetic body so that you can make those like intuitive connections, but also so you can walk more on your path, because I see you've got one foot on your path and one that kind of falls off. You know when you walk on the curb, I don't know if you ever did this as a child, but you walk on the curb and the curb is up and then it's down. So you're walking and every other step you kind of go down. That's what I'm seeing. So you're halfway on your path and the other one you're just trying to get all the way up onto it. And so if you work with cleansing and activating your energy centers, opening them up a little bit in a really therapeutic, soft and gentle way, nothing that's too fast, quick, rushing or anything crazy like that, and work with herbology and Ayurvedic medicine, I think it's really going to balance, they're saying, the mind, body, and spirit. So that would really, really help you. And let's see what else we have for questions. Oh yeah, you love natural medicine. Hi Lily. Hi, I see you on all the time. So you will love some guidance. Yes. Oh, this card just popped out. This is a really cool card. Power. So this is a card, probably a message for Lily or for everyone, but I'll do another card for you, Lily. So this is talking about, what I'm getting is your inner strength and power. And you can literally find inner power from all of the chakras. But a lot of us hold it in our solar plexus or our dantian, which is like below the navel. But you can also, I'm getting from this, a lot of power at the heart center. So the heart is the bridge from heaven to earth, and we have the power of love, and then we also have like this power of anger, which can come from different chakras, but it's very, very powerful. So you can sit in your own alignment, your own vibration, and literally if you learn how to move energy, you can do so much from staying in tune with your own inner power. Thanks, Lily. Oh, we have 2 minutes left. Yeah, I'm glad you've tuned in. Let me pull a card for you. Oh, I want to pull from this other deck, so I'm going to do it really fast. Okay, so the last reading for tonight, and thanks everybody for joining. If you want to catch any of the previous lives, I have today's for 24 hours. Your spirit totem is a cheetah, John. So look that up. You'll get a message from that. And then the other thing is you can go to channelingtheangels.com and see like tons of past Friday lives that are more question and answers, a few readings, but a lot of educational messages. Thanks, Elijah. I'm focusing my energy on Lily. So let's pull this card for you. Oh, it's sticking because it's a new deck. Oh, passion and pleasure, savor your life. And you see how she's just loving life and enjoying freedom. So they're talking about, I'm seeing like writing a diary or reading poetry, letting your creativity flow, finding this connection within. For me, I get it when I'm in nature, where you just feel this joy, this elation in your heart, and kind of that feeling where you just want to dance under the stars or jump into the waves. And so they're wanting you to find and connect in with anything that activates your joy, that you find enrichment from, pleasure and passion. So it can also be creativity with artwork, or I've already said dancing, but this would be like if you signed up for classes